have a very, very special guest. My name is Prudence, and I'm here from RV Prudy. I have Dave here from One Sweet RV, and we are lucky to have Matt here from Redwood.
All right. Thanks. What an introduction.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been jogging in the RV industry for about 26 years. Sometimes sprinting, sometimes walking.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes crawling.
Sometimes crawling.
Yeah. You paid all those
Sometimes
things, that's for sure.
Well, what a great industry. What a fun ride. I mean, 26 years of being in this industry is really giving me perspective, and it helps, you know.
And you've progressed through it. I mean, you haven't missed many steps in those 26 years.
Oh my goodness. No.
You've done just about everything.
Right, from retail,
from supply,
supplies. I started in supplies, and I switched over to the manufacturing side, and climbed the corporate ladder a little bit, and then.
So you know what makes these tick from the inside out for real.
And what's important for customers too. That's really
That's number one.
And transferring that information from sales and retail to back to the plant, where it becomes really important, because we have to build what customers want.
How much of the customer feedback do you guys incorporate when you're designing and building?
It's extremely important to take that information that you receive on a daily basis from customers, and then transfer it back to my managers, which transfer it back to product design and implementation and the actual product plan.
Equally change.
Yeah, and if I said 80%, 90%, it's probably close to reality, because again, you can't build something that people just don't want to buy. You have to have that, and you need the input, and that's what makes conversations like this so darn important.
Right.
Because right here, this is the what we call the front lines, which is probably one of the most enjoyable parts.
Well,
yes.
In a nutshell, what would you say? What's the number one reason you would tell viewers that they would want to buy a Redwood?
Well, there are so many reasons.
There's
why.
not just one.
There's not just one.
There really isn't.
So
That was an
many-
unfair question. I take it back. Give me a few reasons why.
Right. But the most important is the ownership experience. The ownership experience is what we focus on the most. And when you focus on that, everything else seems to fall into place. You fill in the puzzle pieces with things like TVs that pull out, and lots of storage behind
The
it.
little things.
Right, the little things that just the puzzle starts to fill in, but you need the framework to start, right?
Yes.
And that's the ownership experience, and it starts with a pretty awesome warranty. Matter of fact, I don't know anybody else in the industry that has the warranty backing that we have. So with that 2-year warranty, it's a full-time living warranty. It's a fully transferable warranty.
Yeah, which is great for full-time livers, full-timers out there. Listen up.
That means something, because not all RVs, especially fifth wheels, are not always good for that.
No.
No.
So that's an exception.
That's an exception to the rule, and I know that they sometimes put a little sticker in front that says designed for full-time RVing. Just be
That's
cautious.
a play on words.
Yeah, play on words. Be cautious, because what is full-time RVing? It's a lot different than full-time living, right? So you can live in this without voiding your warranty 100% all the time.
Yeah.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Because these are really set up, I would say.
Yeah.
A lot of people who buy these will buy them for full timing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is nicer than my home. I have to tell you, truthfully, I would have no problem full timing on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
my
you just
son
have to
saw
see
one.
it to believe it. Come touch it. It's amazing.
My son saw one and he was like, "This is cool."
Mom, I can do that, and it's half the cost of a house.
Yes.
Same size.
And it's happening.
It is a lot.
Right, and especially with what's happening in the world today,
It is.
RVing is becoming such an important piece for people to get out and enjoy time, enjoy life. And I think you and I talked about this before. Do it. Just you got to do it before it's too late.
Yeah.
Because there's going to come a point where we all reach that age, or it may not even be an
I
age.
see it all the
Yeah,
time.
just maybe a bump in the
All the
road or
time.
something.
I'll see somebody
Right?
out. We have these beautiful big diesel pushers out here that are 1 year old, They have 3,000 miles on them, and people are like, how did this? Because they waited too late.
Way too long.
And the truth is, you never know what tomorrow brings. If you want to live today, you better live today.
Yeah, what an opportunity right now to go out and experience life where we have the capability of having Wi-Fi on the road.
Right.
You can, live in here full time.
Right.
You can work from here. You can travel everywhere. The opportunity is amazing, and that's why people should jump on it.
I'll agree with that, 100%. And like you said too, I mean, technology has come so far. I mean,
And-
so far.
And gotten so small.
Right.
Right? And big at the same time, like my phone.
We'll take this for instance. I mean, 70%, 75%, somewhere in that percentage, but the entire industry is built in one county in the middle of nowhere, Indiana.
Wow.
Nowhere northern Indiana. And technology has even caught up, with where we manufacture these units. And I bring that up because we're in one of the largest Amish communies in the country. And
this is largely built by Amish.
Amish, right.
Skilled.
That's amazing.
Skilled labor. Most importantly, they show up on time.
And work
Great
hard.
work ethic.
Work hard. Turnover is extremely low, right? Because they're dedicated and they're devoted, to the plant, to the product, and to the process. So it makes it great. Sometimes they don't like change very much, but that's okay. We'll work with that because the output and the outcome of what they produce is just phenomenal.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't like change, to be honest. Even it
Who
doesn't
does?
matter.
Really? I mean, we love change after
No,
the
no,
change.
After change.
So that's why we're here today, to find out what makes a redwood a redwood.
I can't wait to tell you, and maybe we can do a whole unit tour and
Yeah, let's
give you some-
get on that. We'll get started. So without further ado, we're going to do a brief introduction to all of this, and the only reason I call it brief is because there is days worth of information for us to talk about. So we'll be back to do more of just that. But in the meantime, we hope you will enjoy your walk around, and thank you again for visiting One Sweet RV. Me, David Serafini.
I'm Prudence with RV Prudy, and we have
Matt from Redwood. All right. Thank you guys. Enjoy and have a great day.
Bye.
Oh, I love this. Wait, okay, before you open that, I got something for you.
It's a surprise.
Yeah, big. This is huge. It's so simple, and nobody else does it. Do you know what the shoulder shuffle is? Well, here we double spread. So all you gotta do is just open it,
Nice.
and you don't have to sit there and try to lift the door and hook it up and so forth. And in here you have 2 battery storage, double battery storage. You also have the plug and play standard generator prep. And that generator prep, when I say plug and play, you only have to do 3 things. You have to plug the generator in, run the run the exhaust, and then tap into your fuel source. It's really simple.
That's great.
Everywhere we can, we try to get you 2 on the camper side.
That is fantastic. That's basically the entire length of this unit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fabulous.
On that awning, we have our fans. I'm just gonna flip the switch here, and you can see these are standard with our unit.
Nice. And
Yeah.
you can place those anywhere you want. Anywhere there's one of these strips, you just add those. You can add lights, other types of accessories.
All available at the Medics website.
Absolutely fantastic. Well, it's the little things. Again, always the little
You got one
things.
in each arm. I always like to point this out to customers.
I know that is.
Not just the dog leash, which I'm a huge dog lover, but it also has the bottle opener. So
Oh.
yeah,
I didn't know that.
We promote partying.
well, it's part of the RV.
It is part of the RV experience for
You learn
sure.
something new every day.
Yeah, at least your root beer, right?
Yeah. Now I wanna get technical with you just for a minute if I could. And
Go for it.
Is that cool? Because I want to show you something that nobody else does in the industry. The biggest potential leak area for any camper is the roof, right? So that's why we use the Alpha Ply roof. We have a 3-year structural warranty on the roof. It's a wash and go roof. It's a warranty for 16 years, which is fantastic.
16
Pretty good.
years.
Right? But the second biggest potential leak one, this is when I want to bring this up, is the giant slide outs that you put on your unit to make the inside bigger. In a car, behind every seal, there's a water track. There's something to channel to channel the water
Away from the area, that's right.
Come on over here, I'm gonna show you this. If I pull back my first wiper seal, you see another wiper seal. And if you pull back the second wiper seal, look at this, we have a water track.
Very cool.
Yeah, that runs the sides of the slide outs, all of our slide outs, across the top of our slide outs and down the other side on every slide out. Just something small, but it's not. It's very important, right? All of our windows are dual pane windows too. You can hear the traffic. You know, we're out here. You can hear the traffic.
Not so much inside.
We were inside.
Don't even know you're near traffic.
Right?
Yeah.
And by the way, the ACs were on.
Yeah.
They're all whisper quiet ACs.
Yes. Amazing.
So we use the Falcon integrated technologies frame, and a part of that frame is the hitch, and the hitch is it can tow up to 3,000 pounds and 300 pounds of hitch weight on our hitch, which is about 1,000 pounds more of towing capacity and about 100 pounds more of hitch weight capacity than anybody else uses.
What all can you actually do with that? What are you allowed to do with that?
Well, it depends on the state. So
It does.
State laws, right? But we provide the opportunity for customers to add a bike rack, add a rack so you can put additional storage. A lot of people love the kayak, right? You see it all the time on the road, big kayaks going up and down, and so you have a rack here. Bicycles, very important. Things that you just can't fit in your passenger storage. We provide that opportunity back here. Now we also run wires now, so if it is allowed in your state to hook up something to tow, like a car, a motorcycle, or something small, pull behind, you can do that. We provide the wires.
I noticed that you also provide a place to put a backup camera. Is that hardwired as well?
It is hardwired. It is also we have the 360 cameras on the side, so in your marker lights on both sides of the unit, you can plug in it's all pre-wired for cameras also, so you get 360 views as you're traveling. I want to talk about tires, wheels, suspension, some of that fun stuff, right?
Yes. Well, very important stuff. Very.
Important, especially if you're going to be traveling. the size of your tire matters. It's very important. It's a 17.5 inch age-rated tire, standard on your Redwoods. It comes with a 5-year manufacturer's warranty on the tire itself and a 1-year no excuses guarantee. So if any reason that tire goes in your first year, you have there's no questions asked. You get the replacement tire.
That's great. Suspension. Tell us about the suspension.
It's got
Yes.
some of the biggest and best suspensions in the industry, and non-independent suspension. Now, independent suspension is fantastic. It's wonderful. It's very expensive, and what we provide is it's the best non-independent suspension in the industry. It's the 4100 series. It's got a giant rubber boot in the middle that absorbs that shock like crazy, and it allows the floor to joint. It truly is. It's fantastic. Here's something. Notice that. And that little sticker here says solar, because it is solar prep. And we not only prep it on the side of the unit, we also prep it on the roof of the unit.
Nice.
And solar is becoming more and more important.
So do you think the 100-watt solar panel is going to provide somebody the opportunity to go boondocking? That's the question.
I love it.
In the
Big
industry,
misconception.
right? Big misconception. So to boondock, I mean, if you're really going to boondock for a long period of time, you got to put a massive system in place. Not only that, but the battery bank.
Huge battery bank. Huge.
Yeah, the battery bank's going to change.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're in the interior of this beautiful Redwood. First thing I noticed is all the amazing amount of living space, and I'll tell you, earlier we had 12 people in here for training, and it was not packed. We were actually social distance the whole way. So, in any case, tell us a little bit about it.
Tell us. Again, there's so much to talk about, so I'm going to hit on some of the main key features.
Okay.
And, like our cabinetry. All of our cabinetry inside this unit is real hardwood. It's really important. You're not going to have to worry about heat, moisture, you're getting inside the non-real wood styles and so forth. And what's going to happen? There's no paper wrap. This is all real hardwood. It's not going to chip, fade, crack, swell, any of that kind of stuff. Not only is the cabinetry and the styles real hardwood, but also your trim pieces. So you know your ceiling trim appointments. Yep, your window valances. They're all hardwood also. Your cabinet doors, your soft close cabinet doors too, by the way. You just let it go and it automatically shuts. And then you have real furniture. When I say real furniture, it's not RV furniture. Right? It's Williamsburg. And I love to show people the tag because it's not something you see every day. You know, you get the real
deal.
Get the real deal.
That's right.
Yep.
This turns into queen size bed?
Almost a queen. It's a little bit larger than a full, a little bit smaller than a queen. It's a trifold. The trifolds out and it'll take up most of your space right here.
That's nice.
Which is
Very
fantastic. But you still have access to one of your electric furniture here. You can put it back and take a nice nap. I don't know if you've ever slept on one of these.
I have not.
Right?
I don't think I want to, but in case, maybe.
Sometime in a show, and the rain starts, you can sneak out here and
Okay, I confess. I have found at a show these can be really comfortable.
Yeah, they are.
Especially when they're heated and they massage and they recline.
That's right.
Yeah, you can get comfortable quick.
They're super nice.
Yes.
What about this TV?
This TV is cool.
Check this out. So it comes out, and then you can turn it, depending on where you're sitting, right?
You have access to...
Telescoping.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have access
And
to
nice
the ability.
storage. Yeah.
Prudence, show the storage behind here.
Oh, you never heard of it. You gotta see this. Check this out. All of this storage behind.
They got nice shelving and
Yeah, David,
they're-
come this way, and you can see all the way through too. And that moves completely out of the way.
oh yeah, power and everything back there for other components.
It's all set up, like you said, smart Roku, Netflix. whatever you
Like
need.
a Fire Stick. Like a Fire Stick.
Yeah, absolutely. And that soundbar's pretty kicking too.
Yes. Nice soundbar.
Yep. And it's Bluetooth. You can stream your music through that soundbar.
Oh,
Your
lovely.
programs. If you're, we talked about hockey earlier. If you're an avid golfer like myself, I love golf too. You can turn on the golf channel through your phone.
Nice.
Cast it out. Absolutely.
Very cool.
I actually love this fireplace.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, why an RV with a fireplace? Well, let me tell you. It's so
Fit-
much fun.
Yeah.
You don't have to have it on. You could actually change the colors. As far as output,
Yeah, 5100 BTU electric heater also. It'll heat up to 1,000 square feet. And-
that's perfect.
Yeah, oh my goodness. You'll actually a couple hours with that turned on, you'll be turning it off.
Yeah.
I have numerous customers tell me, especially when they're looking for another one of these, that is the primary heat of their choice to heat this thing because it's such a nice, warm, dry heat.
Right.
But
right.
of course, you do have a heat pump in the AC in the front.
Right, so you can heat this whole unit electrically if you want it.
Okay, so great. So this is definitely a true Four Seasons coach.
This is one of the few real four-season coaches in the industry. And the main reason is because we have floor ducted heat. If you think about it, if I took the floor ducting heat away and put ducts in your island, I'm taking up storage space. Not only that, but the heat flow and distribution of the heat is not going to be even. You'll be stuck with 2, maybe 3 vents, and that's it. Well, here we can distribute that heat evenly. But the most important thing is heating your water lines. What's the first thing to freeze in freezing temperature?
Water lines.
Water lines. Not your big tanks, it's your water lines. We take your water lines and bring them right up into the floor and run them parallel to your floor ducted heat. So every time you turn on your 35,000 BTU furnace, you're heating your water lines.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
Zero complaints. I've 7, 8 years with Redwood, and I've had zero complaints about freezing lines or freezing tanks or heating or cooling of their camper. Our efficiencies are outstanding. I mean,
Fantastic.
true forward-living campers.
Nice.
And I'll get into more of that later. That's not. Trust me when I tell you, it's awesome.
Well, I've noticed the attention to quality as far as like faucetries and the sink. The sink is amazing.
It's a great sink.
Yep. It's the size is great. Prince, reach in there and grab that plate that's in there.
Yeah,
So
look
not
at this.
only-
Look at the size of this plate. Everybody knows how big those are.
Yeah.
But check this out.
You can actually, fit
Actually-
it
You
in.
believe that?
It's in
In
there.
an RV, guys.
Yeah.
What I love to do and show customers at shows is just start stacking things inside the sink.
Yeah.
Just pile them up, so you get the flowers and so forth, but I put them in just to show them the size of that sink, and that you can actually wash a pot or pan or large plate.
Chef quality stove.
Yeah.
I mean, an oven. A real size oven. You can actually put a turkey in.
It's a real oven. A 4-burner Insignia, which is nice. Check this out.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's a nice space. Like Dave was saying, if you do want to make a turkey or something, if you're on the road, at least you can have a turkey.
A real oven.
And if you love to bake, that's awesome.
Lots of cookies.
Mhm.
I put a lot of cookies in there. The really cool thing about the top of the oven is you got different BTUs also, and we list all the BTUs out in our training manual and in our brochure, so you can see the different sizes. So if you want to boil a pot of water, you can do it on the larger burners.
Yep.
You know, if you want to just simmer something, you can move it to the small.
Yeah.
Great thing that very few salespeople actually show, which I wish they would do more, is go ahead and grab that grate and lift it straight up. Lift it out of there.
Oh, wow.
Right? And it's all sealed. It's a sealed burner system.
Yes.
So it's easy to clean up. You don't have to worry about crumbs getting underneath your stovetop, right? A lot of customers will store the pots and pans and so forth in that big oven and use their convection microwave.
And this is nice too because it's, again, residential size. It's very familiar to
Absolutely.
you being at home and having to use it on a regular basis.
On a regular basis, right? And you've seen the small ones that some manufacturers put
Oh,
in.
yeah. Yeah.
You know, I just want to point out something that you touched on earlier. It just occurred to me. There is just as much traffic outside there as there was earlier. And you know, I can't even hear it in here.
And we have 2 ACs on.
And we have 2 ACs running right now. And they are cranking because it's every bit of 90 out.
Yeah.
So it definitely is amazing. Well done on the...
Thank you. That's a testament to our build and the type of products we use.
and the fact that you use zone.
Oh, the zoned air conditioning system is so awesome.
Tell us about the AC unit.
Well, right. So the AC units, they're zoned, right? Just like a home.
Right.
If you work in a large, building, or if you live in a house that has more than one AC, they don't plumb the ACs together to cool down the entire house. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. It's not efficient at all. So why do it in your RV? You're home away from home. We're building a 4-season camper, right? We're building something for people to live in if they choose to do. So we zone it just like a house. So we have 3 ACs. Each AC is dedicated, to that specific zone, which is fantastic, and it gets the temperature so much quicker.
Yeah.
Well, here, I turned it on 15 minutes before our training session.
Yeah, and it was nice and chill in here. And you know what? Nobody was sweating. There was literally 12 of us in here
Yeah.
counting.
I mean, yeah.
12
And there was tons of room.
Right. The proof's in the pudding. Absolutely, try it out. You got to see it zoned, just like a home, and it's high efficiency. It's very important.
Well, speaking of efficiency, I know that this has a power management system that's second to none.
Our power management system is killer, right? First of all, it manages the energy that's already inside the unit. So it has a brownout feature on it also. So you're not going to blow breakers or fuses and so forth.
Well, that's good.
So if you have all your lights on, you have your TV on, and all your air conditioners are going, just like we have here today, and you decide, you know what, I want to pop a bag of popcorn. What's going to happen in just about every other RV?
It's going to blow a breaker.
Yeah.
It's going to blow a breaker, pop a fuse, blow a fuse, trip a breaker. Here, it'll automatically shut off the water heater. It'll automatically shut off the condensers in the air conditioner until your popcorn is done popping. Then it'll turn right back on.
Nice.
It doesn't. You don't miss a beat.
A little bit of AI in there.
A lot of technology, right? It's
it's
not going to
there.
wait for us. I'm telling you. It's gonna
Technology, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Flying this thing from your cell phone.
Oh yeah. So you can go to the app and download the in-command system, right? And the fun thing is, it's the same thing that you're going to see on the motherboard. It's the same setup, so you're not going to get lost. And it's real easy. Right?
User-friendly.
User-friendly. Thank you.
Goodness.
Yeah.
But you can actually even stand outside with this and make sure that your slides aren't going to run into your neighbor or your awnings.
Right. And you can operate, as long as you have Wi-Fi or 4G, 5G, you can operate this anywhere in the world. So let's just say you're out for the day and your dogs or your pets are here, your cats are inside your unit, and a storm blows through, you want to check and see what the temperature is, if the power's still on your unit. You can go on your phone and check. Oh my gosh, it's 82 degrees inside the unit. You know, you can kick on your generator, all from your phone.
That's amazing.
I love this one. Honey, did you put the did you put the awnings in before we left?
Oops.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course I did.
That's kind of like the juice. Yeah.
Right?
I think I saw that commercial.
Yeah. You can do it all from your phone. And like I said, technology's not going to wait for us. It's going to continue to improve. We've embraced it, and Redwood is going to continue to use the best technology available and possible.
That's great.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
Touch on this little fun.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Well, this is floor plan specific, but this is what makes this floor plan unique, different, and fun. Is you get the extra wine bar, the extra bar area.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah. You get the other fridge, and Prudence, you said it best. When the slide outs are in, guess what you have access to?
You have access to the fridge.
Yeah, refrigerator. You get one door in your main fridge. You have your small refrigerator here. Again, right off your inverter. You get a lot of countertop space. You get a ton of cabinet space. Many of our customers use this as a pantry. You know, the non-drinkers use it as a pantry. If you're a drinker, lots of bar space.
Lots of bar space.
Coffee.
Yes.
Which I live on.
This is a great station for your coffee maker, for your air fryer, your crock pot, all of the appliances that everybody loves when they're on the road.
And you know what that does? That opens up your kitchen space, you know, for easier use and not cluttered.
Yes.
Keeps things, you know, clean and cluttered. All right, bedroom. Oh, David, make sure you get a picture of these steps.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, so here we go. I'll do an in and out on that.
Yeah. So these are Corian steps, just like your countertops, right?
Oh, right.
So what that means is, if it's wet outside and you're tracking water in, you don't have to worry about your steps peeling. Real wood. And we used real wood at one point too, and we tried that. But the problem with that is after time it wears.
Oh yeah, it's a high traffic area.
It's one of the highest traffic areas in your unit. So the Corian, what it does is it makes it solid, it makes it easy to clean. You have your nice, you know, footstep here too for.
Love that thing. Never use a dustpan again.
And the internal fan.
And it's got lights. So if you decide you like to sweep at night.
Yeah.
you can see.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, after you.
Some trick little things. First of all, you have.
Nice storage.
Yep, you got two big storage doors here. You got your bed that tilts up. Go ahead and.
Yeah, check this out.
Yep.
Let's get rid of that blackout sheet.
Yep. So you
There
get
we
your
go.
electric tilt bed. You have 10 drawers standard in every bedroom, minimum of 10 drawers. Some of our floor plans have more. None of our floor plans have less, right? And this handy dandy hidden storage.
Oh, nice.
I bet
Yeah,
you-
that's an awesome feature.
Most of you can figure out what would go really, really well in there.
Yes.
Remote controls, you know, pillowcase,
Jewelry,
stuff like that.
yeah, makeup.
Right. None of the other stuff. You got the pull out. You got the pull out hanger storage, you know, which is great. So you have your TV, 37 to 42 inch TVs in your bedrooms. You have big bed, king size bed standard in all your units. You'll see how nice and light and bright it is in here with 3 windows, lots of lighting. I mean, you have 6 LED lights in the ceilings. You have mood lighting in your bedroom, but also
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that is really nice.
So
Look at that.
at night, if you don't want to flood the whole area with light, just turn on, you know, your floor lights, and you're not tripping over, you know, everything. Then you go to this big bathroom. Now this bathroom,
Let's go to the bathroom. This is a great bathroom.
yeah, I love this bathroom.
Love the teak seat and the shower.
Oh, nice. And
Look at the new is this Look at the hardware.
And Matt, let me have you stand in that shower. And I happen to know Matt. He's fairly tall. Matt, how tall are you?
I'm about 6'9".
And look at that, guys.
No, I'm not 6'9". I'm almost 6'1". The hardware, it's nice, big.
Yeah.
And then we got the pull out here, which is fantastic. Your teak seat. We had during training, we had a really large man come and stand in here. He's like, well, I'm waiting for this thing to bend and give and move, and it's not. It's really solid. So
Wow,
really
that's
important.
fabulous.
Very nice.
Double sinks.
This is great.
You've got another 4
Big
drawers.
sinks. Those are not your average RV sinks.
No. You got your 4 drawers, and you have your big cabinets underneath. Lots of storage, a little medicine cabinet, his and her mirrors that are backlit too. Again, nice little ambiance while you're in the bathroom. And one of the most important things I'd love to show you,
The
is your
closet.
walk-in closet. Now, David, most of my training sessions, I can get 6, 7, 8 salespersons in here, depending on their size.
I have to confess, I have been shoved in this closet with a bunch of people prior to COVID.
There you go.
But nevertheless, it is amazing. And now you can see why. Look at this. I mean, there is just tons and tons of space.
All right.
And
Washer and dryer.
washer and dryer prep.
And they go right here in this corner, so you still get to keep your closet, guys.
And all your hanging space, yeah.
And all your hanging space.
Right.
It is amazing. This is impressive.
Right here is something, again, nobody else in the industry does. And this is a little key in the trick.
Oh, AC.
You know, this is your front cap area, right? A lot of your heat comes inside of here, and then you get a lot of that moisture and condensation buildup. You know, it's just the nature of the beast of a fifth wheel, right? Well, this takes it away. Instead of faking the fix, we actually created the fix.
Just put duct in here.
We put a duct in here, and so AC, you know, keeps everything cool. So when the sun is pounding on the front of your camper, it's staying nice and cool in here. Air conditioning is a natural dehumidifier, so it just takes the moisture out of the air. This keeps it nice and cool. And remember, you've got the heat pump up here too. So in the wintertime, you're actually pumping heat into your walk-in closet also.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I can tell you it works. Again, it's very, very hot out today, and I'm very comfortable up in here.
And so instead of masking it with cedar-lined closets, why do they use cedar-lined closets? Do you know why? Because the cedar absorbs the water, right? Absorbs the moisture, and that smell, you don't get that mold and mildew smell. It masks that smell, but the problem's still there. We just fixed the problem.
Well, thank you again, Matt. This was awesome. Anything? What would you say to anybody? That one last thing you might want to leave?
I would definitely say before you purchase and make a purchase of this amount, right, of any kind, whether it's a Redwood product or any other product out there, do your homework. Read the fine print.
Important.
Yeah, all coaches are not created equal.
Right, and nor are trucks.
No.
Right.
Good point.
Nor are trucks.
Right.
Be sure you know your tow capacity.
Yes.
We give you all kinds of information for our customers and potential customers and future customers to do their homework. I mean, a 16-page brochure packed with information and a training manual that's available for retail customers too. It's the same training manual that I give to salespeople.
That's right.
Yes, absolutely.
And it is very informative.
Yes.
Yeah.
I strongly recommend it.
Yep, and it's lots of pictures too, so you don't get bored reading.
No.
But read the fine print, do your homework, and thank you for the opportunity. And like we say right on the cover, it is the ultimate ownership experience. It's what we want to accomplish for our customers.
Awesome. Well, Matt, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you.
And you did a
Thank
fabulous
you.
job. This was really
We
fun.
appreciate it.
We hope you had a great time. We definitely would like you to check us out on both RV Prudy as well as myself, One Sweet RV. And feel free to give us a call at 1-833-1-SWEET-RV. Thank you again for checking us out today, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Bye.
Bye. That's a cut.
All right.